I want to start. I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah, by Hashem, Rakakadesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Green Millstone and tell me it's true. Alright, do a lesson. Um, don't know why I'm gonna title this one yet. But about you don't get to choose your brothers. Alright, it's like family. Alright, you choose friends, but family is given to you. Alright, and this family is given to you by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. It's not chosen. Alright, now this is Genesis 4. Alright, and Cain talked with Abel, his brother. And it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel, his brother, and slew him. And the Lord said to Cain, where is Abel, thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? Alright? I guess that could be the list. Am I my brother's keeper? Alright? So so you know, Cain gave the Lord like a smart addict answer. But the Lord already knew the answer. And he said, why hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cries unto me from the ground. Alright? So the Lord knew the answer before he asked. And that's why Cain received his punishment as it goes on in the later verses. Alright? Let's go back to the New Testament. Go to the New Testament. 1 Corinthians, first chapter. Alright? I'm going to start at verse 10. Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord, Yahweh Shah Amashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no division among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Alright, so what makes someone your brother is having this truth, alright? All the things that pertain to salvation that you all speak the same things about. Alright? That is what determines who's your brothers in this truth is. Alright, now let's get John chapter 10, and I think 29, somewhere around there. Alright. My Father, which give them me, is greater than I, and no man is able to pluck them out of my Father's hand. So the elect was given to Yahweh Shah by Yahweh. And he's greater than I. Alright? And no man can pluck them out. I and my Father are one. So saying him and his Father thinks alike. Alright? That's why he's the Son, because he thinks just like the Father. Alright? And the same way that works, that's how your brothers in this truth are. They're them people who think and believe just like you do. Alright? Now, go over to John, the 17th chapter. And I'm going to start at the 6th verse. I have manifest thy name unto the man which thou hast given me out of the world. And they were, and thou givest them me, and they have kept thy word. Alright, so your brothers, the men who were given to Yahweh Shah by Yahweh from out of the world. Now they have known that all things whatever thou hast given me are of thee. For I have given unto them the words which thou hast given me, and they have received them, and have known surely that I have came out from thee, and they have believed that thou didst send me. So the people that believe on Yahweh Shah that we know we might be seeing through Yahweh Shai, you know, these are your brothers who believe this truth. All right, and Yahweh Shai go on to say, I pray for them, I pray not for the world. So he prayed for the people who has accepted and received this truth. He is not praying for the rest of Israel. Because this world was only talking about Israel. But for them which thou hast given me, for they are thy. In all minds are thy, and thou art mine, and I am glorified in them. All right, so the man of the Lord is going to seek to glorify Yahweh Shai in this world. All right, and now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I have come to thee, Holy Father. Keep thou thy own names, those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one, as we are one. All right, so this is saying that the men of the Lord are going to be one, the same as Yahweh and Yahweh Shai are one. All right, preaching and teaching the same thing. All right, now we get Mark 16 and 15. All right, Mark 16, 15. All right, and he said unto them, go ye into the world and preach the gospel to every creature. All right, so that is another characteristic we'll know that a brother in this truth is having. He's trying to teach and get as many people to learn and understand this truth as he possibly can. All right, that is part of it too. All right, but like you said, you don't get to choose your brothers. Is the men who come to Yahweh Shai, who truly wholeheartedly believe in Yahweh Shai. All right, this is Ephesians, the 4th chapter, and I'm going to start at verse 1. I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech ye that ye walk worthy of the vocation wherein ye are called. All right, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love, enduring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body, one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one Yahweh and Father of all, who is above all, through all, and in you all. So, the spirit of Yahweh dwells in all the men of the Lord, all the men who believe and trust in the Lord. All right, now this is Acts chapter 10, verse 28. And he said unto them, ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But Yahweh has showed me that I should not call any man common or unclean. And this is any Israelite who believe in this truth. Any Israelite that believe in this truth. You ain't supposed to be looking down on them or calling them common or unclean. And believing in this truth is believing in the whole gospel, especially all the things that pertain to salvation. All right. This is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a particular people, that ye should show forth the praise of him who have called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of Yahweh, which had not attained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. All right, so in time past was not a people because we know we forgot who we are. But now we are seeking to attain mercy, and we know we are begging the Lord to accept us back, and showing Him that we understand why we was punished and know that we are going to do better. All right, that is the time period we are in now. Now, yeah, First Corinthians chapter 9, all right, verse 27. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. All right, and we know one of the ways to quickly make yourself a castaway, is turning away brothers that are part of the Lord's elect, all right? Because you are not supposed to put your hand on the Lord's elect, all right? And that's what it says, but I have keep under my body and bring it to suggestion. That's that by any means when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway. So this is also letting you know that it's going to be people who have preached this truth to a lot of people, and they are still going to be a castaway, all right? That's why this is in the scriptures, because it's all going to come down to, even though these brothers are preaching this truth, their heart's not right. They don't love their brother. This goes into like, both King Saul and King David went off, but the Lord had mercy on King David. The Lord said King David was after a man after his own heart. So King David had compassion in his heart that he obviously didn't see in Saul. All right, and that's why the kingdom wasn't ripped out of David when he went out. All right, now this is John 13, 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye love one to another. So it said you're gonna know that who the Lord disciples are, because his men are gonna love each other. All right, a new commandment I give unto you is that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. By this should all men know that ye are my disciples, if ye have love one to another. All right. So if you love one another, that's how you gonna know who his disciples are, by the love they show each other. All right. And I'm gonna end this one with Ephesians, the first chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. Blessed be the blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahushua Mashiach, who has blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in Amashiach, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundations of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love. See, the man of the Lord was chosen before the foundations of the world, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Mashiach unto himself, according to the good pleasures of his will. All right, so you don't get to choose who your brothers in this truth is. It's who Yahweh Shah calls into this truth. All right, because we are all hoping to be a part of Yahweh Shah, and we know for a fact that is the main camp that everyone wants to be a part of. It's Yahweh Shah's camp when he comes back, that elect to be called up in their chariot and to escape this judgment that we know is going to fall upon the earth, upon Babylon the Great, the day of the Lord. All right, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.